Good evening, everybody. Am I audible to everyone? Sai Lakshmi, good evening. Vamsi, good evening. Rushi Kiran, good evening. Am I audible to everyone? Please respond. Neha, good evening. Jansi, good evening. Am I audible? What we saw yesterday, please respond. Am I audible to everyone? So yesterday I was discussing with you about different applications of Python. So what are all the different applications of Python language? And then I was discussing, so what is the role of Python? So what do you mean by debugging? And then I started with operators. What are all the different types of operators? Please respond. What are all the different types of operators? What we saw yesterday, please respond. What are all the different types of operators? Please respond. So I was discussing with you about arithmetic operators, relational operators, and then logical operators. So all these are the different types of operators. I was discussing with you about different types of operators. What is the use of arithmetic operators? What is the use of relational operators and logical operators? If you are interested, you can go to InstaMojo and you can register for Python full stack internship program PFSMC. This is the coupon code. Once you register for the internship, you will be getting access to the PPTs, the recorded videos, IPONB files, how the projects are being developed. You will be gaining more practical knowledge. Once you attend this masterclass for 25 days, you will be receiving a free webinar certificate, and the internship users, they will be receiving an internship certificate as well as a participation certificate. Alright, if you are interested, you can go to InstaMojo and you can register for Python full stack internship program PFSMC. This is the coupon code. Once you register for the internship, you will be getting access to the PPTs, recorded videos, how the projects are being developed. You will be gaining more practical knowledge. Once you attend this masterclass for 25 days, you will be receiving a free webinar certificate, and the internship users, they will be receiving an internship certificate as well as a participation certificate. Alright. Yes, good evening everybody. Sai, good evening. Jansi, good evening. Am I audible to everyone? Sai, Lakshmi, good evening. Ruchita, good evening. Chitra, good evening. So yesterday I was discussing with you about different types of operators. Yes, good evening everybody. So today I am going to continue. So yesterday what are the different data types available in Python language, and then I was discussing with you about different types of operators. What is the use of, what are the different types of arithmetic operators? Please respond. I want this to be an interactive session. What are all the different types of arithmetic operators? And then I was discussing with you about relational operators, double equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, equal to. So all these are the different types of relational operators. And logical operator. What is the use of logical AND operator, OR operator, NOT operator? So everything is clear, whatever we discussed yesterday. So I just gave an introduction. What are all the different applications of Python language, where we can apply this Python language? So it can be applied across a variety of fields. So in neuroscience, data analysis, for example, if I want to predict some diseases, neuroscience, it is growing at a very fast rate. And Maya Python, movie creation tool, and game making software, Pygame. So all these are the different applications of Python language. So I was discussing with you about different types of operators. What are all the different types of operators? So next I am going to discuss with you about swapping functionality. So what do you mean by swapping? First, I am just initializing x with the value of 10, x equal to 10 and y equal to 5. So I am just initializing x with the value of 10 and y with the value of 5. I am adding x and y. So x plus y, it is stored in the variable x. What do you mean by swapping? Interchanging the values. Say for example, I am assigning 10 is assigned to the variable x and 5 is assigned to the variable y. If I want to interchange the value, so x value now becomes 5 and y value now becomes 10. So firstly, I am just initializing these variables, x equal to 10 and y equal to 5. So I am just adding x and y. So x plus y, it is stored in the variable x, and x minus y. So I am just subtracting y from x, it is stored in the variable y. And x minus y, again it is stored in the variable x. You can see here I am going for different types of format specifiers. So after interchanging the values, I am just mentioning. So x equal to %d, y equal to %d, percentage of x comma y. Clear? So after swapping, so I am just using the corresponding format specifier, x equal to %d and y equal to %d, percentage of x comma y. Let me just illustrate the swapping functionality, what I am trying to do here. Firstly, I am just initializing x with the value of 10 and y with the value of 5, and x equal to x plus y, y equal to x minus y, and x equal to, again I am giving x minus y. So after swapping, I am just printing here. So I am just giving a message. After swapping, So I am specifying the corresponding format specifier. X equal to I am giving as %d. So I am displaying this in the integer format, and y equal to %d. I am giving so percentage of x comma y. So I am just mentioning this as percentage of x comma y. So you can see after swapping, x value now becomes 5 and y value now becomes 10. Clear? So what do you mean by swapping functionality? So all these are the different types of operations that can be performed using this Python language. Firstly, I am just initializing x with the value of 10. X equal to 10. And then I am initializing y equal to 5. So y equal to 5. So firstly I am initializing this variables x equal to 10 and y equal to 5. And x equal to x plus y. So I am just adding x and y. 10 plus 5, it is stored in the variable x, and x minus y. I am subtracting y from x, it is stored in the variable x. And again I am subtracting y from x. X minus y, it is stored in the variable x. So after swapping, I am displaying in the corresponding format %d small d, %small d. So x equal to %small d and y equal to %small d. So I am giving percentage of x comma y. So I am displaying this in the integer format. Clear? So in whichever form, if I want to display in the integer format, so I am just giving this as %small d. Or if I want to display in the floating point format, so I am giving this as %small f. Clear with this? What is the use of swapping functionality? So all these are the different types of functionalities that can be performed using this Python language. So what are the rules for naming the variable? So all these are the different rules for naming the variable. Say for example, a equal to, so abc equal to within double quotes. So this is the syntax. So whenever I am declaring some variables, yesterday I was discussing with you about different data types available in Python language and what are all the different ways of naming a variable. There are some rules for naming the variable. Say for example, it cannot be a reserved keyword. So all these, so which are the valid variable names and which are the invalid variable names? It should not contain a dollar symbol. So all these are invalid variable names. Say for example, it contains an underscore character. This is a valid variable name. So this is a valid variable. It can contain some alphabets. This is a valid variable name. And it cannot be a reserved keyword. Say for example, is equal to within double quotes hello and class equal to var test. Clear with this? So it cannot be a reserved keyword. So whenever I am naming some variable, there should be some rules. So what do you mean by variables? They are nothing but they are used to store some values. Containers. They are used to hold some values. Clear? So far I was discussing what are the different data types available in Python and what is the use of this kind of swapping functionality. If I want to interchange the value of two variables, I can go for the swapping functionality. And what do you mean by next I am going to discuss with you about the strings concept. So what are the different concepts available in Python language? I am going to discuss with you so how to integrate Django framework, what we are going to learn in this 30 days masterclass program. So firstly I will be discussing the different concepts of Python. So what do you mean by how to assign a variable? What do you mean by a data type? So what are the different data types available in Python language? And then I will be discussing with you about the HTML concepts. So how to create an input form. So how to create, what are all the different tag elements, paragraph attributes present in HTML. And I am going to talk about the Django framework. What is the use of this Django framework? So what are all the different concepts available in Django? So how to create model view template. And Python with PostGIS, how to integrate the SQL queries with Python. And finally I will be discussing with you about different projects. Clear? Say for example, I am initializing this variable a equal to within single quotes I am giving as pantech. So within double quotes I am giving as proed. So b equal to within double quotes I am giving as proed. So strings is one powerful concept. What are the different types of operations that can be performed using strings? I can concatenate two strings, or if I want to merge two strings. So what are all the different types of operations that can be performed using strings? Say for example, within single quotes I am giving as hello, plus I am leaving some space, I am giving this as world, so hello world. This is one operation. What are the different types of operations that can be performed on strings? So if I want to concatenate two strings, so this is my first string. From this you can just, from this example you can just view here. So it is enclosed within single quotes. This is my first string, plus I am leaving some space, plus this is my second string. Clear? So this is the syntax for concatenation. So similar to adding numbers, say for example if I want to add two numbers. Similarly, I can perform some addition operation on strings. For example, I am just giving here hello. So this is my first string. And then I am giving here hello plus Python. So I am just typing this hello Python. So after typing my code, I am just clicking the run button. Clear? So plus operator, addition operation, this is used for concatenating two strings. Within double quotes, I am giving as hello, plus I am leaving some space, double quotes, plus I am giving this as Python. So hello Python, this will be printed at the output. Clear? So what are all the different types of operations that can be performed on strings? So in case of arithmetic operators, yesterday I was discussing with you about different types of arithmetic operators. What are all the different types of arithmetic operators? So addition operation, subtraction, multiplication, I can perform different types of arithmetic operators. Similarly, what are all the different types of operations that can be performed on strings? If I want to concatenate two strings, say for example, this is my first string, it is enclosed within double quotes, plus I am leaving some space, plus this is my second string. Clear with this? So what are all the different strings is one powerful concept. So if I want to join two strings, say for example, I want to get the first name and the last name of an employee. So I can join two strings. I am doing some employee analysis. Or if I am analyzing the performance of some students. So if I want to join two strings. So I can go for this kind of concatenation operator. It is one powerful operator present in Python language. Clear? Next I am going to discuss with you about escape sequence. What are all the different types of escape sequences? This is a new line character and /t. This is a horizontal tab. So what is the use of escape sequence? It is prepended by a backslash, single slash. So if I want the character to be printed in a new line, so I can go for this new line character /n. And what is the use of this horizontal tab? So if I want to leave space between two words, I can go for this horizontal tab /t. Clear? So what are all the different types of operations that can be performed on strings? So escape sequence, this is one powerful concept. So what makes this language so very efficient? So I was discussing what are all the different types of programming languages. There are two different types of programming languages. One is called as a high level programming language and one more is called as a low level programming language. And Python comes under high level programming language. Say for example, within double quotes, I am giving this name /t, horizontal tab, I am giving this as place /n. So if I want the character to be printed in the new line, I have to go for this /n escape sequence. So if I want to leave space between two words, I can go for /t, horizontal tab. And if I want the character to be printed in the next line, I can go for this /n escape sequence. I am giving this as pantech and /t, I am giving this as tnagar. Clear with this? So what is the use of escape sequence? If I want to, what are the different types of operations? How I can play around with strings? So yesterday I was discussing, so what are the different types of operations that can be performed on numbers? What is the use of arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators? Similarly, what are the different types of operations that can be performed on strings? So all these are the different types of operations that can be performed on strings. Clear? Say for example, I am just giving here name, place, pantech and then tnagar. So I am just giving like this. I am trying to print this at the output. Say for example, I am just giving this like this. So you can see here. So name. So I am leaving space between two words /t. It stands for horizontal tab. So it is prepended by a single backslash. If I want to leave space between two words, I can go for this horizontal tab /t and /n. So I am giving this. If I want pantech to be printed in the next line, new line, so I am giving this /n escape sequence. Pantech and then T-nagar. Clear with this? So what is the use of escape sequence? This is one important concept available in strings. So what is the use of this horizontal tab? If I want to leave space between two words, I can go for this horizontal tab. And /n, if I want the character to be printed on the new line. So /n stands for new line character. And /t, similarly, if I want to leave space between two words, I can go for horizontal tab. Clear? So what are the different types of operations that can be performed on strings? So all these strings is one powerful concept. Similar to performing addition of two numbers, subtraction of two numbers, arithmetic operators, relational operators. Based on some condition, I have to perform some sort of operation. And third type of operator is relational operator. That is logical operator. If I want to check more than one condition, I can go for logical operator. So this is one more way, joining two strings. Say for example, S1 equal to within double quotes, I am giving as ABC. And S2 equal to within double quotes, I am giving as DEF. So instead of joining the strings directly, concatenating, so I am initializing two string variables. S1 equal to within double quotes, I am giving as ABC. And S2 equal to within double quotes, I am giving as DEF. So S1 plus S2. Clear? Similarly, if I want to add any sort of strings, rising and then sun. So it is stored in the variable S1 and one more string variable, it is stored in the variable S2. Say for example, S equal to S1 equal to, I am giving rising sun. So I am just giving like this. Rising and then sun. And S equal to S1 plus S2. So I am just trying to add these two strings and this will be printed at the output. Clear? So what is the use of this type of concatenation operation? So if I want to join two strings, merging of strings. So S1 equal to within double quotes, I am giving this as rising. And S2 equal to within double quotes, I am storing the value sun. And if I want to join these two strings, so S1 plus S2, rising plus sun, this will be printed at the output. Clear? So what are the different types of operations that can be performed on strings? So all these are the different types of operations that can be performed on strings. Next, if I want to convert numbers to strings, so I have some inbuilt functions, str function. So whenever I want to do some sort of conversion, say for example, if I want to convert the numbers to strings, so I have to prepend with this str keyword. I can convert these numbers to strings using this str keyword. And if I want to convert this to integer format, it is prepended with int keyword. And if I want to convert this to floating point number, it is prepended with float keyword. So all these are the different types of functionality. So strings is one powerful concept similar to addition of numbers, subtraction of numbers. What are the different types of operations that can be performed on numbers? Similarly, different types of operations can be performed on strings. And what are the different types of inbuilt functions available in strings? So len function, if I want to find the length of a given string, so I can go for this len function. Within double quotes, I am giving this. So it is used to find the number of characters present in my input string. Len of within double quotes, I am giving this. It contains a sequence of characters, collection of characters. And len function, it is an inbuilt function. It is used to find the length of a given string. Clear? So all these are the inbuilt functions. So nextly, I will be in my next slides, I will be discussing. There are different types of functions. You can go for predefined function and user defined function. What do you mean by a predefined function and what do you mean by a user defined function? Say for example, what is the use of this len function? I am saying this as rose garden, something I am giving. I am enclosing some string within double quotes. So how many characters are present in my input string? Say for example, this is my input string, it is enclosed within double quotes. So how many characters are present in my input string? So you can just count 1, 2, so it contains some 10 characters. If I want to find the length of a given string, say for example, I want to find the length of an employee name, I am doing some analysis. What is the use of all these types of operators? And I am discussing with you about different types of inbuilt functions available in strings. So if I want to find the length of an employee, the name of an employee, so I can go for this len function. And if I want to find the position of one string inside another, say for example, s equal to within double quotes. So I am enclosing a sequence of characters. It is enclosed within double quotes. It is stored in the variable s. And s dot, there is an inbuilt function called find function. So it is used to find the index location of a character within an input string. So I am just storing a collection of characters. It is enclosed within double quotes. It is stored in the variable s. And using this variable name, using dot operator, I am just calling the find function. So within double quotes, I am just giving some character def. So say for example, what is the use of this find function? It is used to find the position, index location of a specific character within an input string. So s dot find of. So whichever inbuilt functions I have to call using the variable name, using dot operator, I am just calling this find function. Within double quotes, I am just giving this as def. So at which location is d is present, this will be returned at the output. Clear? So what are the different types of operations that can be performed on strings? Say for example, if I want to find the length of a given string, I can go for this len function. Similarly, if I want to find the index location of a specific character within an input string, so I can go for this find function. Whichever inbuilt functions I have to call, using the variable name, using dot operator, I have to call the corresponding inbuilt function. So I am just calling this find function. So s dot find. So I am just calling this find function, and within double quotes I am giving as def. So from the name you can just understand. So what is the use of this find function? What is the use of this len? If I want to find the length of a specific string, so I can go for this len function. And if I want to extract a part of a string, so from my entire input string, if I want to extract a part of a string, so I can go for this colon operator. It is stored. Say for example, I am initializing a string variable s equal to within double quotes, I am initializing a sequence of characters and s of square bracket. So whatever is the starting location and ending location. So I want to extract some specific characters from my input string. Clear? What are all the different types of operations? So what makes the strings concept so very powerful? So if I want to find the position of one string inside another. Say for example, I am just saying here, so whatever I want, I am just saying sunny day. So whatever I want, I can just store here. And find function, sd dot find function. If I want to find the character within a specific input, so I can just give the find function. So whatever character, say for example, I am saying day. Clear? So what is the index location? So if I want to find the index location of a specific character within an input string, so I can go for this find function. Firstly, I am just initializing this variable sd equal to within double quotes, I am giving this as sunny day, and using this variable name sd dot find function. Whichever inbuilt functions I have to call, using the variable name, using dot operator, I am just calling this find function. Within double quotes, I am giving this as day. So at which location day is present, d is present. So I am getting the index location as 5. Similarly, if I want to extract some specific character from my input string, so I am giving this as beautiful garden. So whatever text I want, so I am just giving this as beautiful garden. And if I want to extract some specific character, say for example, I am extracting this as 1,5, 1:5. So what is the use of colon operator? I am having a sequence of characters, it is enclosed within double quotes. If I want to extract some specific character, Say for example, I am having a collection of characters, it is enclosed within double quotes and it is stored in the variable fg. And fg of within a square bracket, so I am giving before colon indicates the start index and after colon indicates the end index. Say for example, I am giving 1 is the starting index and 5 is the ending index. So start index is always inclusive and end index is always exclusive. Clear? So what are the different types of operations that can be performed on strings? So colon operator, similarly, if I want to extract some character, so if I don't mention the starting location, so from the beginning till the third character, so what are all the elements that are present, this will be returned at the output. And similarly, say for example, if I want to extract from the third position, so if I don't specify the ending, so after colon, if I don't specify the ending location, so from the third location, what are all the characters that are present? So all the characters will be returned at the output. Clear? So what are all the different types? So what is the use of this colon operator? So this is one important operator, slicing functionality. If I want to extract some specific characters from my input string, so I can go for this colon operator. So I am just enclosing, it contains a collection of characters, it is enclosed within double quotes, it is stored in the variable fg, and fg of square bracket, so before colon indicates the start index and after colon indicates the end index. So start index is always inclusive and end index is always exclusive. Clear? So if I don't mention the starting index, it will start from the beginning. So B is my starting location till the third character, so third location, whatever elements are present in my input, so it will be returned at the output. And from my third index, so whatever characters are there till the end, this will be returned at the output. Clear? So what are the different types of functionalities that can be performed on strings? So if I want to find the length of a given string and find function, if I want to find a specific character, index location, position of one string inside another, so I can go for this find function. Clear with this? And there is one more function called replace function. So s equal to, I am just saying within double quotes, wait until you succeed, and s dot replace. What is the use of replace function? So if I want to extract, if I want to replace one base string with another string, so I can go for this replace function. Say for example, s equal to within double quotes, I am just saying wait until you succeed. And using this variable name s dot, I am just calling this inbuilt function called replace function. Whichever inbuilt functions I have to call using dot operator, I am just calling the replace function. Within double quotes, wherever I have wait, it will be replaced with work. Clear? Say for example, if I want to replace some column names, I am going to give some new column names whenever I am performing some manipulation on strings. So what is the use of all these types of inbuilt functions? So each and every day I was discussing with you about different Python concepts. So whichever inbuilt functions I have to call, using the variable name, using dot operator, I have to call the corresponding inbuilt function. Say for example, I am just giving sg equal to wait until you succeed. So this is my input string. So I am just giving like this. And sg dot replace of. So wherever I have wait, it will be replaced with work. So work until you succeed. Clear? So whichever inbuilt function. So firstly, I am just initializing this variable with some value. So within double quotes, I am just giving here wait until you succeed. So it is stored in the variable sd. And sd dot, there is an inbuilt function called replace function. Whichever inbuilt functions I have to call, using the variable name, using dot operator, I am just calling this replace function. So wherever I have wait, within double quotes I am giving as wait, so it will be replaced with work. Clear? The first string is my base string or the parent string, whatever you call. and the second string is my replacement string. So the base string will be replaced with this replacement string. If you are interested, you can go to InstaMojo and you can register for Python full stack internship program. 1 minute. If you are interested, you can go to InstaMojo and you can register for Python full stack internship program PFSMC. This is the coupon code. Once you register for the internship, you will be getting access to the PPTs, recorded videos, lecture notes, how the projects are being developed. You will be gaining more practical knowledge. Once you attend this masterclass for 25 days, you will be receiving a free webinar certificate, and the internship users, they will be receiving an internship certificate as well as a participation certificate. Alright, if you are interested, you can go to Pantech, that is InstaMojo, and you can register for Python full stack internship program PFSMC. This is the coupon code. Once you register for the internship, you will be getting access to the recorded videos, PPTs, lecture notes, how the projects are being developed. You will be gaining more practical knowledge. Once you attend this masterclass for 25 days, you will be receiving a free webinar certificate, and the internship users, they will be receiving an internship certificate as well as a participation certificate. Alright. So let me just illustrate. So what are all the different types of operations that can be performed on strings? So I was discussing with you about different types of operators, and then what are all the inbuilt functionalities available in strings, and how to convert numbers to strings and find the length of a given string, and replace function. What is the use of replace function? And if I want to convert to uppercase or lowercase, so I have to go for the corresponding function. So whichever inbuilt functions I have to call. So firstly, I am just enclosing a variable within double quotes, string within double quotes. Using dot operator, I have to call the corresponding inbuilt function. If I want to convert all my characters to uppercase, so I can go for this upper function. Or if I want to convert all my characters to lowercase, I can go for this lower function. Let me just illustrate. Say for example, I am giving, if I want to convert to uppercase, so I am just giving this as parrot. So dot, I am just calling this upper function. So all my input characters, this will be converted to uppercase. And pillow, so this is my input string. So if I want to convert to lowercase, so I am just calling this lower function. Say for example, this is my input string dot whichever inbuilt functions I have to call. If I want to call this upper function or lower function, so whichever inbuilt functions I have to call using this. So firstly, I am just enclosing a sequence of characters within double quotes. Using dot operator, I am just calling this lower function. So all my characters, you can see here what are all the characters enclosed within double quotes, it will be converted to lowercase. And once I am calling this upper function, so all my characters will be converted to uppercase. So till this part, whatever I am discussing, everything is clear. So what are all the different types of operators and what are all the different types of functionalities that can be performed on strings. Next, I am going to discuss with you about decision making statement. Say for example, what is the use of this kind of decision making statement? So firstly, I am just initializing x equal to 101. So I am just initializing x with the value of 101. And if x is greater than 100, say for example, I am just taking the x value, it is greater than 100, I am just printing x is big. Else I am printing x is small. Clear with this? So what are all the different types of operations? So what is the use of this if condition? For example, I want to analyze the performance of an employee. So I am checking based on some salary, I am going to fix some designation. So I want to make some calculation. So what is the use of all these types? So each and every day I was discussing with you about different types of operators available in Python. And different types of statements. So what is the use of decision making statements? And x equal to 101. So firstly I am just initializing x with the value of 101. And if x is greater than 100, so I am just saying x is big. Else I am printing x is small. Clear with this? So what are all the different types of decision making statements? Let me just illustrate. Say for example, if x is greater than 100, so I am just saying x is big. So I am just printing a message. X is big. Else I am just printing this message, x is small. Clear with this? So what is the use of this kind of decision making statements? So if I want to perform some operation based on some condition, say for example, wherever you have data, as I told you, right, Python is one popularly used language for doing any kind of predictive analytics. For example, artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning. So all these technologies are growing at a very fast rate. Python is one popularly used language for doing any kind of predictive analytics. AML task. So for example, in an e-commerce industry, I want to analyze if the purchase of the customer exceeds this. So whatever I want to print something, else I am going to print up something. Clear? So what is the use of this kind of decision making statements? So based on some condition, I want to perform some operation, so I can go for this kind of decision making statements. So I am just giving an introduction to all these concepts. When I am dealing with the projects, I will explain this. So I am just saying the basics, what are all the basics available in the Python language. Similarly, if I want to prompt the user for some input, if I want to get some user input, I can go for this inbuilt function called raw input function. Within double quotes, I am just saying enter your name. It is stored in the variable name. And if name equal to Tom, so I am just giving, so I am just printing welcome Tom. Otherwise, I am printing welcome guest. Clear? So I am just prompting the user to enter his name. So raw input, I am just giving within double quotes, I am just giving enter your name. If name equal to Tom, so I am just saying welcome Tom. Otherwise, I am printing welcome guest. Just take down this exercise. Take the input from the user, percentage of marks obtained in the exam, and then print the grades based on the percentage. Just take down this exercise. Take the input from the user, percentage of marks obtained in the exam, and then print the grades based on the percentage. Just take down this task. Take the input from the user, percentage of marks obtained in the exam, and based on that print the grade based on the percentage. Say for example, if the percentage lies between 91 to 100, he is an A grader. So based on if condition, so I was discussing with you about if statement, right? So I want to apply this if condition, I want to get the desired result. If the marks lies between 91 to 100, I am saying he is an A grader. Otherwise, if the marks lies between 71 to 90, so I am saying he is a B grader. And similarly, if the marks lies between 60 to 70, I am saying he is a C grader. Otherwise, I am saying he is a D grader. Clear? You can just try out using this decision making statement. You can just try out. So next I am going to discuss with you about one more important concept. What do you mean by functions? So whenever I am dealing with this, so how to integrate the Django framework. So I am going to discuss with you about the full stack development, right? How to integrate the web framework with Python. So I have to define user-defined function. What is the use of classes? What is the use of user-defined function? What is the use of function? So in any language, you can take up C, C++, Java, Python. So when you take up any language, functions are very, very important. So what is the use of functions? Functions are nothing but a set of instructions which is used to perform some specific task. That is the role of functions. So I am defining a user-defined function using the def keyword. Def space count to 10. So I am just defining a user-defined function. And for I in range of 1, 11, I am printing the value of I at the output. Clear? So I can define a user-defined function for performing any type of operation. Say for example, if I want to count some 10 numbers, I can define a user-defined function. Or say for example, if I want to define, say for example, I want to calculate the annual salary of an employee. So I can define a user-defined function. Whenever I want to define any user-defined function, so I have to use this def keyword. So def space, I want to give the name of the function. So count to 10, this is the name of the function. For I in range, so I am just giving here 1, 11, so I am just printing the value of I. Clear? Say for example, I am just giving here I am giving count to 10. I am just giving like this. This is a user defined function. For I in range of, so I am just defining the value of I 1, 11. I am printing the value of I at the output. So I am just calling this user defined function count to 10. So whenever I want to define any user defined function, I have to go for this def keyword. This is the syntax for declaring a user defined function. So def space whatever is the name of the function. So I am just giving here count to 10, open bracket and close bracket. It is indicated terminated with a colon operator. So I am going for a for loop for I in range of 1, 11. So if I lies within this range colon, I am printing each and every I value at the output. Whenever I am calling this user defined function, so count to 10. So whenever I am calling this user defined function, so it is going to take up a range of values 1 to 11. So it will be printed at the output. Clear? So with this, I am just stopping today. If you have any doubts, you can just ask me. If you are interested, you can go to InstaMojo and you can register for Python Full Stack Internship Program PFSMC. This is the coupon code. Once you register for the internship, you will be getting access to the PPTs, the recorded videos, lecture notes, how the projects are being developed. You will be gaining more practical knowledge. Once you attend this masterclass for 25 days, you will be receiving a free webinar certificate. And the internship users, they will be receiving an internship certificate as well as a participation certificate. Alright. If you are interested, you can go to Pantech, that is InstaMojo, and you can register for Python Full Stack Internship Program PFSMC. This is the coupon code. Once you register for the internship, you will be getting access to the PPTs, recorded videos, lecture notes, how the projects are being developed. You will be gaining more practical knowledge. Once you attend this masterclass for 25 days, you will be receiving a free webinar certificate. And the internship users, they will be receiving an internship certificate as well as a participation certificate. Alright. Any doubts? Everything is clear? No more doubts? Remaining things we will see tomorrow, same time, same link. Thank you all.